Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's straighten up that lens. I'm Lisa from It's Only Paper, owner of Lollipop Box Club, and today we've got some happy mail to open. I'm very excited. I've come back from my trip. We've been to the States and I've got some happy mail sent. I've seen on the back, so I know who it's from. It's from the lovely Alison, AJ's Inspired Life, and we've sent each other happy mail before, so I am very excited. She's a girl after my own heart. I absolutely, wow, love her videos. I will leave a link to her channel below. She's one of those people that completely excites me. I watch her videos and it just makes me want to go to my desk every single time. So I'm going to have a little look through and see what she sent. So first of all, thank you very much, Alison. I'm very, very excited. Dear Lisa, sending you some love from USA. Thanks for your inspiration and sharing your amazing energy. Love and hugs, Alison. Oh, look. That's all so... See, I'm already inspired. This girl loves glitter. Look how cool that looks. I want to get my sewing machine out. I'm yet to use my sewing machine. I bought it ages ago. Look at that. That's so cool. I love the eyelet as well. I haven't used my eyelet setter for such a long time. This is all... Oh, look. I love this. I've got doilies of Alison's as well that she's made. I try not to hoard so much these days. I am a terrible hoarder. But I'm trying to, when I get things sent, to use them, because I always feel, as lovely as they are and as lovely as you want to stroke them, look at this. That is one huge doily. Look. See, I could even cut bits off. I'm feeling very, very inspired. Oh, look. Oh, caffeine free. That's me all over. Salted caramel tea. I'm going to try one of those. Never had anything like that. I'm quite boring with my tea and coffee. I have decaf tea with a drop of milk and decaf coffee lattes. And I don't mess with my teas and coffees, but I'm going to try that. I'm going to go and put the kettle on in a moment. And if you love this kind of thing, Alison makes, she will do these in her on her channel. She also does a lot of thrift hauls as well. She finds amazing things. This is so cool. And she does a lot of like clippings from magazines. Oh, look. Italian bread salad. I've just made some bread. Oh, that is nice. Do you know, that's the other thing as well. Opening up Happy Mail, you get so inspired sometimes. And I never thought to do that. Do you know, you pick up the recipe cards. Like I know our local Waitrose have them. Wouldn't that be a good idea to include as Happy Mail? Thank you, Alison. You've just spurred on another idea. Days passed and I missed them. That is so nice. I love that. Ooh, look. Look up through the lens. This is so nice. Oh, I love things like this. Oh, they're labels. What a great idea. White labels and get creative on them. Oh my goodness, Alison, you are just filling me with inspiration today. Oh my goodness, look at this envelope she's made. And it's absolutely... Oh, I love the stamp. Look, with the Los Angeles stamp. This is just giving me... Oh, look, on the end of a cocktail stick. So many ideas. I love this. Oh, it's a beer mat. This is so cool with the recipe. Apple cider. I love apple cider. So, oh look, Hello Kitty, Eva Air, that is, oh my gosh, it's a playing card. I love, oh look, there's the word love. Oh my goodness, and the stars. I hope this is giving everyone not only creative ideas, but ideas for Happy Mail as well. And look, the envelope she's made is from a magazine. Isn't that cool? Let's pop all these pieces back in there. This is so cool. Thank you, Alison. You are giving me so much inspiration. This I'm going to use as a stencil. I'm excited about that. Oh, look, this is a magazine clipping, I guess, and she's covered it with glitter. That is so cool. Chocolate mint ice cream. I know. A gentleman that would love that. Ada would love that. Look at the strawberry sherbet. Do you know that? I want to just pop in a journal. It's just perfect. Today's review, again, perfect for a journal. Schedule, yay. Again, I will use all that in a journal. And these are so cool to add to journal pages. I am feeling so excited. I love that. Oh my goodness, and a sticker book. No wonder this box was so heavy. The Happy Planner. Alison, that is so generous of you. All the Christmas. I love this. Oh, I think we're going seasons. Christmas, Halloween. What's next? Still Halloween. Are we going to go into fall? These are so lovely. Some little candy corns there. Oh my goodness. And then we're summery. These are going to be, oh look, Easter. So well used. I love the colours. Thank you, Alison. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work, oh look at the summer bucket list. I'm going to work in my weekly journal. I'm going to create a page using some of Alison's stash. I'm going to go and stick the kettle on. I've got a Zoom with my ladies coming up. I haven't actually journaled since we've been away. This is going to be my first journaling session, and Alison is going to be my inspiration. I'm going to channel my inner Alison. That's what I'm going to do. I've got everything out to journal. I have made the tea, which smells delicious. I've also pulled out my junk journal basket here as well, just from bits and pieces that I think I might use as backups, just in case. You know what it's like sometimes when you need some fillers or something. And I think I'm ready to go. It's the first time I've journaled for ages. I think I'll start by cutting out my photos and backing them onto a white background. So I've blocked out the page before because I need to do that. It's a Disney page. I'm taking some of the bits from Alison. I think I'm going to make this page slightly different to how I would usually do it. I would center everything around the photos. However, I love all the bits and pieces so much. I think I'm actually going to center the photos. They're going to be like secondary. I'm going to make the page and then slot the photos in. Some of the photos are like of where Louie's living, so I don't obviously want to include those in full view. So they're going to be slotted behind. I love this one, this like postcard. Days passed and I missed them. It's all about Louis moving into his second year uni house, this page. I think that's a really good one. I like that a lot. I quite like sometimes having big clips on a page as well, because you can kind of slot things in. I like this one, but I don't know if the colours are going to be quite right. Louis is quite a blue person, as in colours he goes for. I do like Yay Good Thoughts. That could be really good for journaling. I love this one a lot. I really like that one. I think I might actually do that on the page. And I could even then, I could even pull something out if I wanted to. We basically moved Louis into his house, took all his stuff, but because we had my dad coming over from the States, a few days later, Louis then came back home. So we weren't like moving him in. It was all his stuff, and then we left. And we picked up KFC on the way home. Do you know, these types of notes are so handy for pages. And then the yay, I really want to include that. I like that a lot. So I think what I'm going to do is, those are definitely going to feature on the page. Could even, no, I don't think so. It just seems a shame to cut up some of that. That would be really good on another page. I'm going to keep those for another day. I will definitely use the Los Angeles stamp because Louis is doing a degree in film production. He wants to work in movies. He writes, and that's what he really, really wants to aim to do. So that's where he's aiming to be one day, hopefully. So that would be a good one for this page. And I'm wanting to use up some of these bits as well. So that's good that I've decided that. That helps me then going into my basket, and I can pull out other bits and pieces which could work for me colour-wise. And then I'm going to start my zoom, and I'm ready then to play. It's also really good having a look through old stickers to see what I can find. Oh, don't know, I'm not really a dark person. Don't know. I found something. Where is it? story time with Louis, storyteller, that was it, with Louis, obviously he writes stories, that's what he does. So that would be perfect. I've done pages like that about Louis before, obviously being a storyteller. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with that to start with and see where we go. Oh, look, that'll work. And yeah, I'm going to go with that, and then we'll see where we go from there. Oh my goodness, I have just found the perfect paper. I think this was from my friend Alex in a gift, and I kept it, obviously. Louis loves dinosaurs. So this will be the perfect background for my page. Love it. So let's get creative. I was on a Zoom, so I'm sorry about the wobbly bits. I have been so looking forward to this moment. I have been dying to journal. I'd love to know if you get that feeling when you're away as well, if you really, really miss it. I sometimes struggle when I've taken a break, so I kind of just have to jump in. I've got no game plan here, but obviously I've seen what I'm using, so I'm laying bits out. It's made it easier having some of these larger pieces like this because it's covered up a lot of the page, so there's not so much thought that needs to go behind it. I really, really loved this to-do list from Alison. Both of them, actually. They've played a huge part in this page, and the one on the right, I've just stuck that top and bottom, so that's going to be like a pocket. You can slide things in. This bit I really liked, the yay. It's a word I often use, actually, so it's kind of like perfect. And I decided to pop it on the bottom of like the postcard. Having these really big clips really helps, by the way, because they just hold things in. It makes it really easy when you're creating, because I don't always like to stick things in straight away. I kind of want to put things where they belong, and this kind of holds them in place, so it works really well. Delving into my junk basket, I need to have a bit of a tidy up in that, actually. It's really overflowing at the moment. I might have some pieces in there that I'm probably not going to use, so maybe it's time to have a bit of a tidy up. But I had these leftover bits here where I've used, I think I was doing a Patreon video, actually. I may have done that. I'm making backgrounds. When you bulk make a load of backgrounds, it's so handy. So like today, I'm using up bits and pieces that I've previously made. And it's quite nice because you don't always want to get the paints out. You don't always want to get messy. But when you've got the stuff already made, it's been done previously, it just works so well. And I tend to keep to the same kind of colour palettes. Lots of blues, greens and pinks, yellows, that kind of thing. So it makes it quite easy for me. And it just so happens that Alison's created in those colours as well. They are like my perfect colours, so it's gone really well today, and it's made this page very easy. Going to use up some of this film strip. This was a Patreon download some time ago, maybe this year, something like that, so that's really handy. I do a couple of downloads in my Patreon every month, even for those on the most basic tier, which I think is £1.50 plus your local tax a month. And I'm going to stick these together and make little pulley out bits. With Louis doing a film production course, degree I should say, it's just perfect. Sorry, this is really wobbly today. I keep hitting it by mistake. And I'm going to use the brand strips. Have a look at your brand strips on your scrapbooking paper, because a lot of them have some really good wording that you can actually use. And I'm going to use some more of the paper that I've already created, the like painty paper, let's call it painty paper today, and then pop the storyteller on it. It was Simple Stories. That's just absolutely perfect for Louis. And Storytime, that was the name of this paper collection, I believe, or the paper. I think, no, the paper, isn't it? Storyteller was the paper collection, and Storytime was the name of this particular paper. So I'm just going to do some layering up. But yeah, so this page, I'm going back in time. I've got a whole 6 months to do in this journal, and people always ask me, how do you go back? It's just simple. I spent some time, I think I was in the car, Aid was driving, and I went through my phone and going through my photos and just picking out, I photograph everything all the time, even stuff I know I'm not going to use as photos, but purely to date and place mark. And then I went through and saved all the photos that I want to use. I've then gone on free prints. This was before we went away, had them all printed off, and I've come home to 6 months worth of photos, but all in like collage form, so they're all together, so it's really easy. So like this day the photos were together, And then I can work out what's what. You can just tell, obviously, I know that this was Louis moving into uni, so this was the end of June, beginning of July. I haven't gone crazy on dates. I could obviously go back through my old planner, but I have been quite lazy. But I always say this, don't stress about being behind. And when you do catch up, just do what you can. I'm not going like full crazy on all the detail, but I know when I look back, or the family looks back in 20 years' time, they're going to be pleased with what I've documented. They're going to be pleased seeing Louis moving into his new uni house. The next step is Holly's her graduation. I've got time then with my dad that summer. Everyone's going to be pleased about those. They're not going to be, oh my gosh, she's missed a week here. It's not going to be like that at all. Everyone's going to be pleased to see what I've documented when it's looked back in the future. So I'm just doing what I can do, and I'm not stressing about what I can't do. It's not going to hinder me in any way. Having these bits today is really helping. All these mixed media bits and the torn paper, all scraps. And they're all playing a huge part on my page. So I wanted just to document Louis moving into his house, going to uni. It isn't like a great big move. He has been at uni before. This is his second year, but it's the first time they've had a house. So it's very exciting. It was during lockdown when they picked the house, so nobody actually saw it. It was all done online. Whereas like, I remember our daughter going for like loads of viewings. So this was a little bit different. Or it was like the end of lockdown, if you know what I mean. Louis moved into uni at the start of lockdown, as things were easing off the year after lockdown. So like we were masked inside and that kind of thing at the time, or just being a bit more careful. I remember like when he moved into uni and Ada and I were about to go to Disneyland Paris, and it was all masks over there, inside, outside in Paris, and we had to test to go there and test to come when we got back, or actually to come home as well. So it was very scary. And then Louis got poorly and it was just awful. So we were like, I mean, luckily we're only 45 minutes away from where he is. So we were able to go and visit him and like drop off supplies. But yeah, it wasn't good. So adding the black was a little bit out of my comfort zone, I have to say, but I do like the strong colours. I think it kind of goes well with the page. I might actually trim off some of that. I think that's going to be a little bit on the big side, like that. But I kind of think it draws in the eye, and I'm thinking it goes well with that as well. The colour in the yay. Pop in some bits from here. Something like calories I'm not that fussed with, so I'm thinking let's add some more dinosaurs. One can never have enough dinosaurs. So he loves a velociraptor. Are there any velociraptors along here? No, I don't think there are actually. Right, let's go with a triceratops. Let's add this. I like the colour as well on this one. Never throw your tissue paper away. You just never know when you might need it. Yeah, and actually, I think this will go really, really well. So we can cover up a few bits and pieces. We don't want to know about calories, do we? No, especially not when we're just out of KFC. The slept one, not fussed about that, but I don't think I'm going to get too on there. Actually, I'll tell you what I could do is add some of these stickers. I wonder, that could work really well, couldn't it? Like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. That goes really well. Drink up. I might leave that there. I wonder if I could add, right, I've got a stegosaurus. Actually, do you know, I didn't realise how well these colours went. I'm going to cut this out. Look at the colours on that postcard and look at the colours on the tissue paper. That goes really well, doesn't it? Goes so well. Yep. Let's add those on there. It's like it was meant to be. I love that. And then I can add another one of these on there. I think we'll add two. That is such a good idea. to work on a load of white stickers. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Such a good idea. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. That's quite fun. I do need to attach this. There could be more dinosaurs, so I won't put that too far away. Oh, I wanted to grab my stapler and stick on another one. Actually, have I got one in here? No, let's pop this up here. I'm going to grab some alphabets. I'm actually feeling I love the black stars so much. I am going to cut it and add some on the top of the page as well, so that it appears over the top. I think it really adds to the page actually, having the burst of colour and the black fabric stars. I really like that a lot. I want to pop this on here like that. I'm really chuffed with this. It's quite different to what I would usually do. Let's grab some washi tape. I've added some thick washi on there, and I just want to add, I was going to add a thin one, but actually it needs to be a little bit wider. I was going to do the kisses, but it doesn't really go with that particular page. I'm just having a look to see what else I've got around me that would go. Actually this one quite goes with little hearts. It's got the teal colour with the yellow and sort of like pinky colour hearts. That goes just to tidy up that bendy bit there. And I have put double-sided tape on both sides, covered up the photo of Louie's house there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. This bit of tape didn't come off very well, so I'm actually I'm going to pop that on there. I think I'll just add that. Yeah, that's cool. I'm quite happy with this. Got a few little, you know when you find things in the basket next to you. I'm going to include that. And then I think it's time for some journaling. Oh, alphabet stickers. That was something else I was going to go and find. So then I thought, right, what alphabet should I go for? I've decided to go for black. For somebody that chooses colour all the time. I'm actually having fun with this. Let's have year 2. I could actually spell out the word year, but I don't want to waste the stickers, to be honest with you. So I'm not going to. We're just going to have year 2. And then I also found an old strip of word stickers here. And I just thought, oh, I'll have a little look to see what's on there. And there's a few here that are quite good. We are fearless, independent, and original. I quite like that one. I might put this one down there with him and some of his housemates. And then hold on tight to your dreams. Does that remind you of, what song was it? Who sang that? Human League? No, it wasn't Human League. You are capable of becoming more than you realise. I've had these for so long. And then sometimes you see them and you think, oh gosh, that's so perfect. I like these. Put them on here under the photo of Louis by his house. I might actually end up putting a bit more glue. Be you bravely. And then I've got these to journal on as well. These are actually working out really, really good. Do your best. I'm loving this. This ended up being a really, really... I don't know if having take risks is wise on a page when you're at uni. Depends what kind of risks, doesn't it? Be brave. Let's pop that one on there. I wonder how well these are going to stick. I like this one as well. Be open to whatever comes next. Let's have that one on there. Right, I think it's time for some journaling now. I've done all my journaling. I'm now just having a look in the sticker book from Alison. And I'm just going to add a few bits and pieces. I am going with the black again. It's I think it just really stands out. I'm just going to add a few little stickers here and there. I love this one with all the loves, but I'm going to just take one of them. There, pop that one down there. I'll use the others for another time. What else have we got in here? Let's add a few little teal arrows there, so like pointing towards storyteller there. I might do that in a few of the places actually, just sort of drawing in the eye. I think that will work really well, like that. Oh, I like that one. It's a little bit transparent right now. I like that. And there I've got my XO. I think I might add that one over here. And I have officially finished. I haven't actually seen that coloured that in. Am I going to colour it in? Yeah, I think I will. I want it to stand out. I'm just going to use a marker that I had to hand. There. Felt quite a big deal doing this today, us moving him in. You kind of feel like a bit of a safety blanket, them moving into uni. But being out in a house on their own, it felt quite different. So done quite a bit of journaling about the day, and then I've done that page there, and then I've done some little pulley out bits with photos and journaling as well. So I am very happy with this page. This was really fun. Great big thank you to Alison for the beautiful happy mail and for the inspiration of this page, and other inspiration as well, like including the recipe cards in happy mail and getting creative with white stickers. I want to do this. Avery stickers, that is such a good idea. Yeah, Alison, you've given me so many ideas today, so thank you very, very much. This page is completely inspired by you. I hope you've enjoyed my weekly journaling today. Let me know how you're doing with yours, and I'd love to hear what you're working in right now. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Lots of love. Bye.